What's up, all you beautiful people? So here's a query I have into the larger overmind, and more of an explanation as well for people that I don't know. This is just this little story, and how is it that in different times of my life, I want you to look at the that copper and that brass bowl, that copper jar and that brass bowl, two completely separate times, no thought of it whatsoever. But as the brass there is a lot thicker and it's denser, doesn't carry heat, and that copper there, it has a different property, but you can turn brass, you can turn copper into brass. It's allomancy. And I got these at two different times, yet somehow they fit perfectly together. And I was making this tea today, and I realized, oh, look at that. That fits. This is what I would drink out of, and this is what this fits in perfectly. And now I don't have to wait and carry it by the rim. I can just put it in the. See, look at that. It fits perfectly. And then little thing beneath it was, what it held the bowl up, because that was a singing bowl, and then beneath that is a silver plate somebody had given me, and then I have this really cool ottoman. I don't know, I thought it was really interesting, the connection of things, as I was earlier trying to explain to somebody how my mind functioned, and I think this is how a lot of people's minds function, and I was going through this process, like, there are times, and I've explained this before to people, where you can just go, oh, look, it's a lovely day, just go on and be merry, and just go do whatever. But then there are times like, oh, here's what happened. I was like sitting here, and I was like, oh, I have a package coming, but I want to go out and lay in my hammock, but I don't want to miss my package because it is Sunday, and things get stolen from around here. So I was like, I don't want to lose the package because it's a vacuum cleaner. I want to finish cleaning up what's in here. So I went through this whole process of do I sit here and wait for this package? And I was like, well, if I sit here and wait for this package, I can make some videos, but I really want to go get some sunshine, and I really want to read this book. But a couple people asked some questions, and then, yeah, but I'm kind of tired now. I don't really want to, do the rest of the things I was going to do with my clothes, and because I had a couple Goodwill items, because I've been gifted a lot, so I figured give some things back. And so I was going through this whole linear process of thinking, and I'm watching myself do it. And I'm like, well, see, that's one level of the processing unit of the mind. That's the left brain working to say, ding, 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 these things. This is how this. And then my other mind was like, nah, just go, jump in, just go and do whatever you want to do. And then I just was like, sit in the middle. I go, I'm comfortable here in my chair. I'm gonna make myself some tea and answer these questions for people, and be cozy. And that was it right there. And it was, as soon as this, I was like, wow, look at this fits right in here. And I was listening to somebody else's video, who is an oracle, and the word oracle means aura clues to whose aura, mine, theirs, whoever's listening. I found it very interesting, because I've had a lot of very many, whole life is spiritual, right? But I've had a lot that are more like, infinite awareness of that spirituality of all things. And then I was like, oh, look at this. This fits right in here. Huh, look at that. Who could have designed that? The overmind, my mind, everyone's mind together as like one cohesive planetary function, like some star-seeded everything. Like, is that it? And it became like, oh, well, this is comfy. Let me just sit here and drink my tea. So hopefully y'all, while you're listening to this interesting little tidbit of the mind, hopefully you're enjoying some tea or whatever you're doing. Talk soon, y'all.